Hi guys. Well, you may have seen the video with Lauren and Karen and myself. We have another video that we're kind of collabing on that comes out, not kind of, I mean we're all in the video together, on next Monday. But so from here to there I thought now's the opportunity, now's my chance to really try once again to embrace this whole video thing. So I'm outside. Sorry, we're on vacation. We're on vacation. There's a lot of people out and about. It's 4th of July week. Yesterday was 4th of July. Anyway, so I want to try to embrace, you know, the experience that I had with Lauren and Karen. It was just wonderful, like wonderful. I loved making videos with them. First of all, the interaction that we had together, just being able to bounce things off of one another. So they are just two lucky girls. I mean, they are just really lucky that they have each other to do that with. I think that's just even more fun than watching one person alone. One person alone is not, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, obviously I'm sitting here alone. It's not that that's not bad. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it was so much fun sitting there with them, and you just had this like rapport where we could just made it a lot of fun. So that, you know, like I said, that experience made me want to try to embrace, you know, the experience I had and just try. So here I am today, and I'm going to try with this video on my summertime makeup, the things that I've been using most of the summer so far. And let me start with the first thing. Okay, so let me start with the first thing that I've been using all summer long. I kind of use it all year long anyway. That is the Hydropeptide, the Solar Defense Non-Tinted Sunscreen. This is 50 SPF. It comes out white. You rub it in really good. It doesn't leave a white cast. I don't feel it does. It doesn't smell weird. If you wear it under foundation, if you apply foundation afterwards, if you're wearing it under foundation, it plays well with foundation. I have not been wearing a ton of foundation lately. What I've been doing is sunscreen, let it dry. I do kind of do that. After I put the sunscreen, I'm all like, let it dry. That's a swatch that from a video I messed up on earlier. Anyway, once the sunscreen dries, I've been using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the little jar. Isn't that what it's called? Pretty sure. I use the color Custard, and I use it just on any little sunspots I have. I have some over here. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know that. And they bother me because I grew up in a time where sunscreen wasn't a huge deal. You know, it was just, sorry, my dress is riding up. Sunscreen when I was a teenager, you know, we were just dumb and we didn't use it. It wasn't really like, oh, you should. We should have, but we didn't. So since I didn't, I'm now paying for that, and I have a few spots here and there, and I feel like this NARS concealer, the little pot and Custard, that really helps cover those. So I just take a little brush in there, and then just kind of, you know, cover the spots that I have, and again, and then I kind of blend it in a tiny bit. The brush kind of does all the work for you, and once again, I'll let it dry. Just kind of let it set. Once that's set, oh, Harriet and Hazel are out here. I will then take my CC Airbrush Perfecting Powder in the Illumination, and this is like the purpley pink shiny compact. You can see mine's been used hard, like some of the colors even coming off the compact. This is probably my 5th one. Oh dear Lord, Hazel is underneath my table. If y'all don't know, if y'all don't follow me on Instagram, Hazel and Harriet are our two big Airedales. Big Airedales. Hazel's an 8-month-old puppy who's like 70 pounds, and Harriet is an 8-year-old Airedale who's about 120 pounds. Okay, well, they lost interest and went inside, thank goodness. Okay, back to the powder. This is the powder foundation. You can see I've used a ton of it. I use a big, thick, kind of dense brush. I'll find out the number of it and put it in the description box below. But I just kind of swirl it in there and then just kind of tap it and buff it all in. Tap it first, and then I go back and buff over. I don't do too much. I go pretty light in the summer, so I mean, it's enough. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just enough. I try to go a little bit light-handed on this, especially right now. I mean, it's 104 today, so love this, love this. I'm sure anybody who follows me on Instagram is like, duh, you talk about that stuff all the time, because I love it. Then what I've been doing is taking my big Tom Ford bronzer brush and swirling it in the Too Faced Sweet Tea. This is my third one, I believe. Third one. Oh, good. My phone's going off. Swirl it in there. You can see it's got two different sides. It's got a little shimmer to it, no glitter. It's not, it doesn't make you look like a disco ball. It doesn't make you look like a tan disco ball. It just gives you a nice glow. So swirl and then just kind of course your forehead. I kind of go back, and then, you know, my neck. I love this stuff. These are probably two of my favorite cosmetic products I've ever. So, then for my color on my cheeks, I've been using this all summer, maybe since mid-May. It's the Tarte Hamptons Weekend palette, but I have been using this, the blush right here in Summer House, all summer long. And that's what I have on here. I did use a little bit of the highlighter today. It's nice too. The blush is my favorite. This is one of those things that you kind of see at the checkout. I can't remember if I got this at Ulta or Sephora, but it's up there, you know, and I was kind of like, oh, I have another one of these with just contour in it. Love it. So I was like, you know, I like that other one so much. Let me try this one. I'm so glad I did that. Summer House blush is pretty. All summer I've been using this Too Faced Natural Matte Palette. Y'all, it's been around forever, but here's the thing. It's a good palette. Why fight it, right? Why fight it? It works great. It's got beautiful colors in it. I have sensitive eyes. None of them seem to irritate my eyelids. I've been using these two, and I'm just doing a simple, real quick look. Today I have on these two with this one and this one. Kind of, you know, heavier outer V, and smoked it out a little bit in there underneath. Oh, good. Dogs are back at it. So, you know, if you have this, pull it out. Pull it out, pull it out. If you don't, this one right here, if you're like a big makeup collector, like I have a ton of makeup, I mean, but if you're a makeup collector and it's not in your collection, I'd say, you know, hey, this is just like one of those like true gems, you know, you can't really mess up on it. Plus the packaging's super sturdy for travel. I travel a lot, so that was another bonus for me. It's got everything I need to do a simple look and a really bold eye if I wanted. I have a thing about that little magnet. Love it. Then after that, lashes. Everybody knows. If you know me, then you know there's only two products I like on my lashes right now. One of my very favorite ones. I have a couple that I'm really interested in that I've been like trying out lately that have really got my attention. But y'all, the It Superhero, I try to quit this stuff. I can't quit it. I try. I'll try to like fall in love with something else, and I haven't been able to. I haven't. I mean, I try. So the Superhero mascara is my all-time favorite. It has a natural bristle wand. It's a super wet mascara. I love the black color. It adds a lot of volume. I have long lashes anyway, so this just like, I feel like it really just adds the volume, and that's what I want. I'm the girl who wants to look like Raggedy Ann all the time, so that may not be your thing, but it's absolutely my thing. If you need length, try using the CoverGirl Supersizer first, and then go in with the Superhero mascara to add the volume. CoverGirl Supersizer for length, Superhero for volume. My top two favorites. Very much. I mean, just love them. Love them. A gloss I discovered this summer. You know, it's the one I have on. It's the Urban Decay, this new gloss. And I have to tell you, it's the Hi-Fi Shine, but I was kind of skeptical because like a red gloss, like, how's that gonna be? You know, like, freaking love it. Love it, love it, love it. And at first, my first initial reaction when I saw these in the store was to gravitate. No. My first initial reaction was to gravitate towards the nude colors, the like safe choices as I call them. But I kind of swatched them and I was just like, I have stuff that looks like that. Like, I mean, they're pretty, but I have stuff. But when I got down to the red, and there's a coral, and then there's a bright pink, I bought all three. And I have been using. They are so pretty, so pretty. And I've used them every single day since I've had them. This one, and they have a nice minty taste, and they're not, there's no plumping to them, so it doesn't burn. I don't do well with a lot of that, but there's none of that in here. And don't you love how you can see the color? So if you're digging around, you're like, oh, that's what I want. That's what I want. Okay, last thing. This, I'm sure you've seen this a million times. The Jergens Natural Glow, and I have the one in medium to tan. I'm pretty pale, so the medium to tan seems to work fine on me. But if you were like ghostly and you want to put something on and like think you're gonna wake up the next morning and be like copper tone, this isn't it. Don't do that. This is a gradual glow, so you'll need to give yourself time to build up to a nice, pretty like color with this product. Now, it smells just like the typical Jergens lotion straight out of the chute, straight out of the bottle. But I feel like the next, like I put on at night, and then nothing gets on your sheets, nothing's getting on my like gown or anything. I haven't noticed anything. I put it on, but then the next morning I'm like, oh girl, yeah, you got self tanner on. So then I just jump in the shower, rinse it all off. You know, start your day. I don't think it's strong, but I can smell it, and it kind of, it's just one of those, it's not overwhelming by any means, it's just not my favorite scent. So I just do a quick rinse and, you know, you're good to go for the day. But this stuff does work. It really does. You're not streaky, you're not orange. Now this whole like firming thing it claims right here, girl, I'm jiggly all over, and I have been using it, so that part maybe not so much, but the rest is very nice. I mean, it's pretty nice. So y'all, I know this was kind of a train wreck, and you got all this going on back here, and there's a million noises outside. I am on vacation, and I'm sure people are going to be like, unsubscribe, unsubscribe. But look, next week's video on Monday will be way better. And my goal is to try to get one video a week with the idea of improving. You know, everything takes time, everything takes practice, and I felt like I learned so much from Lauren and Karen, and you know, I think I need to give myself a little bit of freedom to be not so great in the beginning, hopefully get better. I think that's been my problem in the past, is I'll make videos and I'll look at them and I'll just go, oh, train wreck. But you know, we all gotta start somewhere, so that's what I'm trying to do. And if you don't know this and you just started following me, I have my own dishes with Lennox. Christmas ones are out. You might want to go take a look. I'll put the links down below. So if you look at the little description box, it pops down. If you say, it says show more, if you click there, the whole thing will just pop down, and it'll be like, oh, how'd that happen? But you'll see everything I've talked about will be there. I'll also link my Instagram, my blog, and where you can see all my dishes with Lennox. So thanks for watching. Thanks for the grace that you're going to give me on such, you know, not great quality this go around. I really appreciate that, and you know, just have a wonderful weekend.